Shnayim Mikra v'echad Targum in English. We're going to. This class assumes that that you can translate your Hebrew is good enough that you can translate the psukim with you can have a book with the translation open of the verses in the Torah, and I will translate the Rashi and the Lubavitcher Rebbe. So I'm going to read, and I'm just going to read the verse 2 times, and then Rashi in English and Lubavitcher Rebbe in English. Vayhi, Parshat Shmini. Today is the 17th of the second Adar. It's the first Aliyah in Parshat Shmini. Vayhi, Bayom HaShmini, Kara Moshe, La'aron u'levanav, u'leziknei Yisrael. Vayhi, Bayom HaShmini, Kara Moshe, La'aron u'levanav, u'leziknei Yisrael. And it was on the 8th day. The 8th day of the inauguration of the tabernacle. That is the first day, the new moon, Rosh Chodesh of the month of Nisan, when the tabernacle was erected on that very day. And the Rashi says that they took 10 crowns that are described in the book Seder Olam, the classic history of the Jewish people, which dates back from ancient times. The Seder Olam is not an ancient text, but it traces the dates of when, identifying the dates of various events in Jewish history back to biblical times. Leziknei Yisrael. So the verse said, and it was on the 8th day, Moses called Aaron and his sons and the elders of Israel. He called the elders of Israel to let them know that according to God's word, Aaron was supposed to go in and serve as a Kohen, serve as the high priest. And it doesn't say that he went in, he didn't go in without permission. It says that he was called. It says, the verse says, Kara Moshe. Moses called Aaron. Lubavitcher Rebbe explains. Even though before the 8th day of the inauguration of the tabernacle, there were many parts of the tabernacle were already complete, such as the boards of the walls and so forth. Also all of the vessels of the tabernacle, until Moses had already brought the sacrifices. And then until then, Moses had already brought, at that time, Moses brought all the sacrifices, because it says, all the 7 days of the inauguration, Moses stood and he offered them himself. Moses was the one offering the sacrifices when the tabernacle was erected. So all of these great heights were not enough yet. He had to start with a greater height. Ma'alin b'kodesh. The 8th day, so something had to be greater. There's a principle that we always ascend in sanctity. We don't descend in sanctity. Things get more holy. They don't get less holy. When I'm playing guitar, I play secular songs, I play holy songs. So I play secular songs, and then I go up to playing holy songs. Or at least I end with a holy song. So there's an ascent. So the 8th day is an ascension. The 7 days Moses. So what could the ascension be? Everything's ready, and Moses is offering all the sacrifices, and then the 8th day comes along, and the 8th day is the fulfillment of the blessing. V'yi noam Hashem Elokeinu aleinu. May the pleasantness of God be upon us. May the Shekhinah, the divine presence, rest on the work of your hands. As it is written, and a fire came out from before God and consumed the sacrifice on the altar. And all of the people saw and sang forth and sang out in song. So from here the Lubavitcher Rebbe says that from here it's understood vis-a-vis the service of each and every person in Israel. In each and every person's individual personal temple. He says the word for tabernacle. As it is written, I have dwelled among you, and I shall dwell among you, it is written. I mean, if God said in Parshat Truma, I shall dwell among you, among them. Sorry, not among you, singular, among them. I shall dwell among them. Make me an altar, make me a tabernacle, and I shall dwell among them. Meaning that it's not where is the tabernacle? It's in each and every Jew. It's God resting on each and every Jew. That's for every Jewish house. Every Jewish house is the aspect of the tabernacle and the temple of the Holy One, blessed be He. By means of this, that the house of God is conducted and penetrates in the Jewish milieu, in the Jewish world, in the Jewish culture, and it illuminates with the light of Ner mitzvah v'Torah or, that the mitzvah is a candle and the Torah is light, by means of all matters in the Torah and the mitzvahs, and especially by means of lighting the Shabbos candles, that this divine service will be in a way that it's been going greater, and that you attain a level that you have not previously attained. Never go backwards, always go forwards. This is the Rebbe says that this service in all of this needs to be in a way that it's not enough. Whatever you achieved before is not enough. The Rebbe was always asking for more. This was the way of the Rebbe. I heard it directly from many of his Hasidim, that if you did something very good, don't be satisfied with what you did. Always set your sights for a little bit more, even a lot more sometimes. But rather going forward and ascending in holiness, b'yeter set of yeter oz, with great strength and great power. Second pasuk. Vayomer el Aharon, kach lecha egel ben bakar lechatat v'ayel le'olad t'mimim v'hakrev lifnei Adonai. Vayomer el Aharon, kach lecha egel ben bakar lechatat v'ayel le'olad t'mimim v'hakrev lifnei Adonai. Rashi says, take an egel, take a heifer, you say the baby cow, what is the word again? Take a calf. This is in order to let us know that God had forgiven us, that we had achieved atonement for the golden calf that was offered after the receiving of the Torah at Sinai. So the calf offered here in the Parsha, on the 8th day of the inauguration of the tabernacle, a calf was offered. It says, Kach lecha egel, take a calf, no older than 1 year. Ben bakar. Well, I'm not sure exactly about the age, but take a calf, son of a cow. And that made atonement for us. The Lubavitcher Rebbe explains, take a calf in order to make known that we had achieved atonement for the golden calf. The Rebbe says, the Rebbe asks the following question. In the 7 days of the inauguration of the tabernacle, Aaron offered a cow in order to atone for the golden calf. So why does he have to why does he have to offer a calf also? So the answer given, the Rebbe gives an answer. He says that there are two stages of atonement. One stage, the first stage, is the following: that a person is completely forgiven for the past, for transgressing the commandments of the king, and he is totally and completely acquitted from his transgression. That's the first stage. The second stage, that it should be pleasing before God, that it should be go according to God's desire and pleasing and beloved before God, and the person should be as beloved as he was before the sin. So one is to be forgiven, and the next stage is to come back to a pristine stage of God's love before the sin, to receive and to give nachas to God, basically to give nachas to our Master. Nachas, difficult to translate, such a Jewish word, you can't say it in a non-Jewish language. Make a good feeling for God. Third verse. Ve'el b'nei Yisrael tedaber lemor kechutz irizim lachatat ve'egel v'keves b'nei shenat mimim le'oleha ve'el b'nei Yisrael tedaber lemor kechutz irizim lachatat ve'egel v'keves b'nei shenat mimim le'oleha ve'shor va'ayil shilamim lizboach לפני אדוני ומנחה בלולה ושמן כי היום אדוני נראה עליכם ושור והיל לשלמים לזבוח לפני אדוני ומנחה בלולה ושמן כי היום אדוני נראה עליכם. Rashi says, on this day God appears to you. The verse says, on this day God shall appear to you. On this day God appeared unto you. The resting of God's divine presence, the Shekhinah on the work of your hands. For this reason, these sacrifices are brought as an obligation on this day. ויקחו את אשר ציווה משה אל פני אוהל מועד ויקרבו כל העדה ויעמדו לפני אדוני ויקחו את אשר ציווה משה אל פני אוהל מועד ויקרבו כל העדה ויעמדו לפני אדוני ויאמר משה זה הדבר אשר ציווה אדוני תעשו וירא עליכם כבוד אדוני ויאמר משה זה הדבר אשר ציווה אדוני תעשו וירא עליכם כבוד אדוני ויאמר משה אל אהרון קרב אל המזבח ועשה את חטאתך ואת עולותיך וכפר בעדך ובעד העם ועשה את קרבן העם וכפר בעדם כאשר ציווה אדוני ויאמר משה אל אהרון קרב אל המזבח ועשה את חטאתך ואת עולותיך וכפר בעדך ובעד העם ועשה את קרבן העם וכפר בעדם כאשר ציווה אדוני. Rashi says, come sacrifice on the altar, that Aaron was ashamed and he was afraid to come to make the sacrifice. So he said to Moses, and Moses said to him, why are you ashamed? That's what you were chosen for. That's what you came into the world for. The verse says, Et chatatcha, your sin offering, and the sin offering is a calf, son of a cow. And vet olotecha, and your burnt offerings, that would be the ram. And the verse says karban ha'am, the people's sacrifice. That is a goat, a calf, and a sheep. Every place when it says calf, egel, it refers to a 1-year-old. Like I said before, when I read Ben Bakar, I was thinking how old 1-year-old. So every place it says egel, calf, it refers to the animals in the first 12 months of its life. ויקרב אהרון אל המזבח וישחט את עגל החטאת שלו. ויקרב אהרון אל המזבח וישחט את עגל החטאת שלו. ויקריבו בני אהרון את הדם אליו, ויטבול אצבעו בדם, ויתן על קרנות המזבח, ואת הדם יצק אל יסוד המזבח. ויקריבו בני אהרון את הדם אליו, ויטבול באצבעו בדם, ויתן על קרנות המזבח, ואת הדם יצק אל יסוד המזבח. ואת החלב, ואת הכליות, ואת היותרת מן הכבד, מן החטאת, הקטיר המזבח, כאשר ציווה אדוני את משה. ואת החלב ואת הכליות, sorry, let's do that again. ואת החלב ואת הכליות, ואת היותרת מן הכבד, מן החטאת, הקטיר המזבח, כאשר ציווה אדוני את משה. ואת הבשר ואת האור שרף באש מחוץ למחנה, ואת הבשר ואת האור שרף באש מחוץ למחנה. Rashi says, and under this verse, and the meat of the animal and its skin shall be burnt in fire outside of the encampment. Ve'et basar ve'et or, Rashi says, we don't find that the outside sin offering was burned. We only find that the outside sin offering was burned in this case. The only place we find is this case, that the sin offering was burned outside. And in the 8th, we're talking about the 8th day of the inauguration of the temple. There's a special situation where they actually burned the sin offering outside, and Rashi is saying that it's the only time it ever happened. And there was all according to God's word. God gave a special request at this time to Moses that this should be done, and it's a one-time offering. It's a one-off. וישחט את העולה וימציאו בני אהרון אליו את הדם ויזרקהו על המזבח סביב וישחט את העולה וימציאו בני אהרון אליו את הדם ויזרקהו על המזבח סביב וישחט את העולה וימציאו בני אהרון אליו את הדם ויזרקהו על המזבח סביב. Rashi says in this verse, which translates and he slaughtered the burnt offering, and the children of the sons of Aaron splattered the blood. I guess splatter is a better word than splattered, but sprinkled the blood. And there's two words. Vayamtziu, mitsui, is okay. I have to check out the translation of the word vayamtziu. And then the sons of Aaron would sprinkle the blood on the altar around. So that the Lubavitcher Rebbe says, here it says v'yamtziu. Let's not do this one. ואת העולה המציאו אליו לנתחיה את הראש והכתר על המזבח, ואת העולה המציאו אליו לנתחיה ואת הראש והכתר על המזבח, וירחץ את הקרב ואת הקרעים, ויקטר על העולה המזבחה, וירחץ את הקרב ואת הקרעים, ויקטר על העולה המזבחה, Vayakrev et karban ha'am vayikach et seir hachatat asher la'am vayishchatehu vaychatehu karishon vayakrev et karban ha'am vayikach et seir hachatat asher la'am vayishchatehu vaychatehu karishon. Rashi says vaychatehu. They brought forth the sacrifice of the people, and they took the sir chatat, the goat, the sin offering of the goat that was brought by the people's goat sin offering, and they slaughtered it, and they purified it as at first. And the word no, Rashi has a difficulty with this word vaychateu. So he gives an answer what it means. He says it means that they sacrifice. Vaychateu is a word for offering it as they did the sin offering. The same procedure applied for this as a regular sin offering. Karishon as the first one, the same way they did the calf as before. Last verse. Vayakrev et olah vayaseo kamishpat. Vayakrev et olah vayaseha kamishpat. Vayakrev et olah vayaseha kamishpat. Rashi says, and they did it according to judgment. According to the judgment, which is explicitly stated in the voluntary offering in Parshat Vayikra. Vayakrev et olah vayaseha kamishpat. God bless.